Groß aus der Pacific Nordwestern. Willkommen. Jawohl. Anyhow, hey, been working on my German in my spare time. Why does it sound so Norwegian? Yes. Hey, anyhow, go back. Last time on this same bat channel, we talked about maybe doing a trade type video where I'd show some things that are going to be up for trade. Man, my shirt's all askew, like my face. Anyhow, but what happened was people started writing to me and they kind of cherry picked a lot of the stuff. So I think what's left, nobody really has any interest in. So that's now out the window. Instead, while I'm here, I got three things we're going to do in this video. I actually have a few vinyl finds. Rainy Day Records in Olympia, which is not far from here. As you know, I live out on the Olympic Peninsula. It's about 15 minutes from Olympia. Olympia is the state capital. It's to the southeast of here. They're doing curbside service. So if you're living out here in the Olympia area, you can get you can follow them on Instagram. They show new stock that's come in. They've got their stuff online. Peruse, get what you want, but it's curbside, and they prefer card. Okay, don't do cash right now. They would prefer card. So highly recommend. That's what I did. So I've got some finds. I got some VCLT from two fine individuals, and I'm gonna do the black vinyl challenge, the vinyl guru. I've been away for a while, folks. Doing some things. Work has been kind of jockeying my schedule around. That's putting it politically correctly. I have other words I'd like to use for what they're doing with my schedule, but just in case they're watching, we'll just leave it at that. Anyhow, so let's just start. I'll start with the things I got at Rainy Day. There was actually a couple of CDs too, and I do like showing CDs. I could walk off and go grab them, but that would be kind of rude. Like I got the debut from Audioslave. I used to have it. Don't know what happened to it. So I'm trying to be a little bit more economical, a little frugal, as it were. My hair is really bad, folks, like everybody else's. Out here, barbershops are closed. And I don't normally let my hair grow this long. This doesn't look long to people. This is long for me. I got accustomed to a much shorter haircut, and I enjoy it. It's much more easy to manage. This is, yeah. This is what it is. But I digress. Audioslave. I also got, another album from these guys. This is Rage Against the Machine. This is Evil Empire. This is not an original. These are reissues. I would have gotten CDs for these two records as well. However, they didn't. They only had it on vinyl. They didn't have CD copies. So I'm trying to be more frugal. The other album I got is Rage Against the Machine. Title's eluding me at the moment. With my new schedule at work, a young man I was working with throwing parcels in the morning, Chris, he plays a lot of harder edge stuff. And I'd forgot, a lot of this stuff, Audioslave, Rage Against the Machine, because Chris Cornell, Audioslave is essentially, as you guys all know, is Rage minus Zach. So, not that this is Zach. But yeah, and so it's kind of like, well, I'm like, oh, I remember listening to this stuff. I remember this. And so I decided I was going to go ahead and pick some of it up. My collection got a little stuck in the 60s there for a while. I've got some 90s stuff. I got some Nirvana. I got some Soundgarden thanks to Yamaha Introvert and some other 90s stuff. But anyhow, so pick this up. Rage Against the Machine, Evil Empire, Bulls on Parade, People of the Sun. And then this is my favorite of the ones that I got. This is the Battle for Los Angeles, Guerrilla Radio. Oh, this has been, it was like our theme song. Actually, there was a Limp Bizkit, which I don't like Limp Bizkit at all, neither does Chris, but there's a Limp Bizkit song that became our theme song in the morning. We played it every morning at the start of throwing parcels at Dark 30 because we were angry. He's an angry young man, I'm an angry old man. Anyhow, so I'm back on my regular schedule now, but I'm off the window. They got me doing dispatch. I don't like that either, but that's between you and me. Don't tell the post office. Anyhow, so got this, got that, and I got that CD. Like I said, I would have got them all on CD, except that they didn't have those two. So I had to get, and hey, I'm a vinyl guy, but don't have to have originals, especially if 90s stuff, because they made so little of it on vinyl. If they even pressed it on vinyl, first of all, they tend to be very expensive. I'm trying to be a little bit more reserved, frugal with my money. You know, I don't know. One day I like a '69 Plymouth Roadrunner, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, VCLT. Okay, I know that's not something that people like, and I got a couple of other. No, never mind. Doesn't matter. This came from the Omaha introvert, Hanna, my best friend in the VC. And this is some artists made music. Sam Cooke made history. 2 of these songs on here are performed by others. And I'm trying to remember which ones it were. Johnny Taylor did Dance What You Wanna, and It's All Over Now is done by the Valentinos. So the rest of this is all Sam Cooke, which is, they do it homage to, they do it in the style of Sam Cooke. Hanna knows how much I love Sam Cooke. This was very kind of her, very special. I really appreciate this very much. Thank you very, very much. Also got VCLT from Mr. Matt Sands. Matt Sands, he's been back doing videos, he and Sam, but not on their channel. They've been doing these videos with Dylan, Noble Records. Hello to Dylan. Dylan, very generous guy himself. Matt knows that I've been looking for soul records, and so he hooked me up with some Smokey Robinson. This is Smokey Robinson the Miracle, Tears of a Clown. This is the reissue. I'm not sure when, maybe 70s, I'm not sure. Could be second pressing from the same era. I'm not sure. I didn't go on Discogs and look because it doesn't matter to me. Of course, it's got the Soulful Shack, More Love, Tears of a Clown, Smokey Robinson. Who doesn't like Smokey Robinson? He also sent me a couple more. Smokey Robinson and the Miracle Special Occasion. This is on the Tamla label. Kind, generous. Matt, thank you very, very much. And then, of course, all the Smokey Robinson and the Miracle you're ever going to need. The anthology on the box set. So when you just want to hear the hits, you don't need the deep cuts. Here you go. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. Matt, thank you. Super, super kind of you, sir. Anyhow, so the last thing I'm going to do, and I didn't pull everything I have because it tends to get kind of redundant with some albums. So I'm trying to show stuff that I haven't, and I've fallen behind on video. So if I'm showing something somebody else is showing, it was unknown to me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to show stuff people haven't been showing. But the meteoric rise of the Vinyl Guru, Toodaloo, Tattoo You, Mo Betta Blues, all that good stuff. Anyhow, I'm not good at rhyming. I can barely talk. From Shelton, for crying out loud. If you're familiar with the town of Shelton, you'll know the reputation we have for education. This is the Shelton education system right here. This is what happens. Congratulations, Shelton. Well played. Anyhow, all right. So, black. And some of these, I took kind of some liberties because it might be a little bit too much color. I don't really understand the rules. Once again, from Shelton, we don't play by rules. Okay? Anyhow, this is the West Coast Pop Art Experimental Band, A Child's Guide to Good and Evil. Evil. And this has got some dark-ass lyrics on it. This band has a weird reputation. The Harris Brothers and, God, I'm drawing a blank. He's gone by this album. He's on the first album. He went on to make a lot of money as a producer. We got a minute. Sure, why not? It's going to come to me right before I see his name on the back of this thing. I know it. No, produced by Jimmy Bowen. That's not it. That's not the name I'm trying to think of. Ooh, High Coin's on this one, though. This is not a black one. Sorry, folks. Anyhow, there's a guy. I did a video about why the West Coast Pop Art Experimental Band is important. And Mike Lloyd. Good Lord, Bo. Anyhow, so Mr. Lloyd, he's not on this one, but and the Harris Brothers, talented musicians. Bob Marley's a weirdo, quite frankly. But A Child of a Few Hours is Burning to Death is the track on here. Basically, American imperialism at its worst. At its worst is what I'm trying to say. I mean, napalm is perfect for women and children is one of the lyrics on there. That's dark shit. Good stuff. There's one black album. Anyhow, this is Clear by Spirit, Randy, California, and was it his father-in-law, Cassie, the jazz drummer, I think. So there was that one. I don't know if anybody's shown this. Mad River Kind of got psychedelic, heavy guitars, some pretty good stuff. A lot of white, but you know, it's kind of still dark-ish. See, this is where I'm taking some liberties. How about Nico, the Marble Index? I way prefer her first album to this one, and her first album, I actually, I'm coming around more on Nico. When it came to her work with Velvet Underground, I mean, clearly, Lou Reed is, and then later Sterling Morrison, and you know the story of Velvet Underground. I'm not going to delve into it, but they did not want her included. Andy Warhol insisted, but her solo stuff is growing on me. I'm starting to understand more, and her voice used to kind of irritate me a little bit, but you have to go beneath that. You got to kind of open your ears a little bit and listen, not hear, but listen. If anybody remembers the movie White Men Can't Jump, you don't listen to Jimmy, you hear Jimmy. Anyhow, and the last one, I guess I got two. Make these quick. This one's got a lot of color in it. Liberties. This is Cake. Girl group, rock group. The first three songs have a garage reputation and they're pretty decent. And then after that, it's more in the tradition of, say, the girl groups of that era, you know, doo-woppy kind of, beboppy kind of stuff. It's still, the first three songs, it's worth it if you can find this at the right price. Don't overpay on this record, okay? I don't know why. I'm just supposed to be showing these, right? Are we supposed to, like, talk about them? I'm talking. This one has a lot of color on it, but here's the id. It's got a lot of black on it, too. So I erred on the side of showing this. These were studio musicians. There's a link between these guys and the Animated Egg, if anybody's familiar with the Animated Egg. So it's from my old psychedelia days. Anyhow, so that's it. That's my video. Big thanks again to Hanna, the Omaha Introvert, and to Matt Sands. Muchas gracias. There's my Spanish. That's all the Spanish I have for that, or cerveza. It could be time for cerveza, but it's pretty early in the morning still. So anyhow, hopefully everybody's staying safe out there. Don't you hate that? Oh, stay safe. Well, like, yeah, I'm taking chances. Let me walk through the minefield. Did you miss me? Anyhow, all right. Enough of me being stupid. I'll see you guys next time. Try to be a little bit more regular about making videos, not be so in and out. Anyhow, next time. Bye.